Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
Well, the students at Heir Force Community School are lucky. They have an artist in residence, so we're going to meet him today and find out what he's going to do with the kids and while he's in town. To my immediate left here, he's artist in residence at Heir Force and also named the Artist of the Year in Columbus, Hakim Callwood. And thanks for coming today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, so you're going to be with the students here at Heir Force. What kind of things do you want to do with them? How are you going to inspire them, I assume?
Well, my overall goal always is to make sure the kids have a good relationship with art. Because as you get older, you know, life happens and bills and et cetera, and it kind of detaches you from art. And I want them to always remember, like, art's a fun, good time. So over like a school year, I'll be teaching them how to make a mural. And on the way there, I'll be breaking down to them like art skills and like art history and culture and all that good stuff.
Fine. Okay, you mentioned murals. You like to do murals, right? And you helped with the Joe Henderson one downtown.
Yep, me and Brian Moss did that. A good friend of mine, he brought me in to help him with it. And we, you know, knocked it out in a day. And it was really fabulous. We just stopped by there today and look at it. It's still looking good.
I can't believe you guys knocked that out in a day, too, because Sally's like, it'll be a couple of days, you know, but you guys just did that.
And, you know, the cool thing about spray paint is that it sprays out the can. So it's moving twice as fast as a hand paint.
So, have you had to hand paint some of them, though? I mean,
yeah,
is it...
It's whatever the job requires.
Okay.
You know, it may be indoors, or maybe you can't reach a spot, or maybe you don't have spray paint available. You know, as a freelance artist and kind of contractor, you do whatever it takes to get the job done.
I assume you feel lucky that you're able to be an artist, and, you know, because some people like to do art, but it's not really their career. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a blessing. I'm honored every day. You know, it's still hard work, and it's still, you know, it can be highly stressful at times, but overall, like, I would be doing this regardless, so I'm glad I can get paid for it.
When you work with kids, did they kind of like look up to you? I mean, I assume you're kind of like a role model too to them as you're teaching them about art and they can see what you've done.
Yeah, the first thing I do when I come in and I get my new kids, I tell them I'm the best artist in the world, and I dare them to prove me wrong.
Good one. That's awesome. Well, it probably is also helpful that they can see something right here in Lima. I mean, you've probably done work everywhere. I mean, a lot of different places.
So I had the blessing that me and a friend of mine, Ted Cadillac, we did a thing called Tour de Mural, and we went state to state painting murals and meeting people. So, you know, he's from Pittsburgh, I'm from Columbus, we live in Columbus. We went to Indiana, which is not far from here. We did the Fort Wayne Free Wall with one of our friends, Paco. We did Tennessee at the Walls Art Park. We went to California, Venice Beach, Virgin Islands, which my late father's from the Virgin Islands. So we just try to keep the same thing I'm doing here. I want to do as far as I can.
Right, yeah. So when you get commissioned to do a mural, do they tell you kind of what they want, or is it you're just artistic juices flow and you put up there what you want?
They typically tell me what they want.
Oh,
you know,
they
it's
do?
their building, they got to look at it.
I guess that's true, yes. But still, they probably give you guidelines, but then you get to kind of...
The best times is when they give me, like, set guidelines, and then the rest is up to me. That's when I usually make the best work.
Wow. That sounds really fun. It's really
let's
great.
Get a mural up on the building here.
Yeah, let's put one up. We'll have to talk to management about that, but I think it'd be fun.
Look, it's my job to try.
So spray paint's your favorite, and I assume the kids probably like to hear that too, because you know, paintbrushes are fun, but spray paint seems like
they rarely get the opportunity. Kids or adults really get the opportunity to spray paint for fun. It's like doesn't fit into your daily life.
Right.
But with me, we find ways to do it. So like I learned from my homie Ketchup back in Columbus. You take a big roll of Saran wrap, wrap it between two poles, and now you have a temporary wall. You can paint right there. So we can virtually do it right over here.
Right, yeah. Wow. So many cool things that you can do. So what was it like being Artist of the Year in Columbus?
I mean, you know, art is subjective, or so they say. Art is subjective until it says that I'm the best. Then it's no longer subjective and it's right.
Was that more pressure, though, for your next pieces and murals that you do? Like, Artist of the Year's coming.
No, you know what? I think I always thought I was Artist of the Year.
Good. That's awesome.
No, but it's a big honor just for anybody to consider me, you know. Everybody enjoys what their cup of tea, so for multiple people to get together,
the fact that arts are here in this community and people have done some pretty amazing things.
I can't wait to see what you guys do with the Air Force Academy.
Oh yeah, we'll be doing some big things around.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming today.
No problem. Thanks for having me. And you know, if anybody wants to keep up with what I'm doing, follow me online.
Oh, okay.
Best place to find me is probably Instagram at Hakim's Art and Stuff.
Awesome stuff. Thanks for coming today.
All right, thank you.
Don't go away. Nathan's back with the weather forecast.